Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kutul Karim Kashura from class 8. So today I will read a summary of meeting 1 to meeting 7 in the reading for professional purpose course. So I will start from week 1. It's about introduction to reading for professional purpose. This week's session will introduce the fundamentals of reading for professional purpose. Start from 1 is about lecture, a brief introduction to the instructor, including their background, expertise, and teaching philosophy. Number 2 is lecturing content, a discussion of the expectation and responsibility of both student and the lecturer. And the key points will include: one is attendance requirements, and number 2 is assessment methods, and course policy and procedure. Number 3 is course overview and syllabus. The comprehensive overview of the course content, including the learning objective, key themes, and readings. The syllabus will be distributed and reviewed, outlining the schedule of topic, assignment, and assessment. Number 4 is lecturing process and assignment. Explanation of their teaching approach, including: one is attendance procedure, 2 participation in discussion and presentation, 3 submission of individual assignment. Number 5 is assessment, a breakdown of the assessment components and their respective weightages. Next slide is attendance is a 30%, assignment is 40%, mid-semester test is 15%, and final semester test is 15%. We move to week 2 is a material about identifying key information in professional texts. So it's a crucial skill for effectively understanding, remembering, and utilizing information in a professional skill. To understand and utilize this information effectively, we need to be able to identify important information. A number of techniques of identifying key information in professional text. One is skimming and scanning. Is are two important reading technique that help you quickly find specific information in a text without reading every word. One is skimming is like getting a general overview of a text, and scanning is more focused than skimming. Number 2 is reading headings and subheadings. Is a crucial part of skimming and can significantly improve your understanding of a text. Number 3 is taking notes on the main content of the reading. So taking notes while reading is a powerful technique to improve comprehension and retention. Number 4 is finding important information in paragraph. It's a key skill for efficient reading and understanding. And number 5 is taking notes and summarizing. It's a powerful tools for learning and remembering information. Number 6, reading the text. Rereading the text. Rereading a text is powerful technique to enhance comprehension and retention. And number 7 is using critical methods to find information in the text. Using critical thinking methods while reading can transform you from a passive consumer of information to an active discerning reader. We move to week 3 is about understanding structure and organization of professional text. Is crucial for efficient reading and information extraction. These texts are designed to convey information clearly and concisely, often targeting a specific audience with a particular purpose. So this is key element and strategy. Number 1 is common structure. Number 2 is key patterns. Number 3 is identifying key element. Number 4 is reading strategy, active reading strategy. And number 5 is applying critical thinking. So by understanding the structure and organization of professional text, you can become a more efficient and effective reader, extracting essential information, engaging in critical thinking, and forming your own informed opinions. Next slide is we move to week 4 is a skimming and scanning technique. Skimming is a technique of quickly reading of a text with the goal of getting the general idea or main topic without worrying about details. Scanning means rapidly searching through text with the specific goal of finding a particular piece of information or detail rather than reading comprehensively. So the technique is a skimming. Skimming is a read titles, heading, and subheading to get an idea of topic covered. Scanning is the know your information need clearly before scanning to identify phrase, phrase, phrases keyword. So skimming and scanning are crucial technique for efficient reading and information retrieval. Both strategy allow gleaning textual essence or pinpointing specific in a fraction of standard reading time, understanding when and how to skim and scan cultivates crucial flexible reading strategy. And next is week 5 is a reading report and proposal. So definition, a professional report, a formal document prepared to convey information, findings, analysis of the result of an activity, research, or project to relevant stakeholders. This report is typically written in a structured format including an introduction, methodology, result, conclusion, and recommendation supported by data or evidence. A professional proposal is a document submitted to propose a project, research, or plan to a specific party with the aim of gaining approval of funding. This proposal include objective, background, methodology, implementation, schedule, and the proposed budget along with the expected benefit of the project. Tips for reading and understanding professional reports. One is read the executive summary. Two, focus on purpose and context. Three, pay attention to the report structure. Five, highlight important information. Six, uh, five is examine data and traffic. 6, read the conclusion and recommendation. 7, critically assess source and methods. And take time for reflection. And these tips for understanding professional reports is identify the report's purpose, read the specific focus, study study the report structure, focus on terminology, analysis data and evidence, pay attention to recommendation, cross-reference with existing knowledge, take notes and summarize as take notes and summaries as question and reread if necessary. So the conclusion is the ability to read and understand professional reports and proposal is essential in the workplace. Reports serve to convey uh, factual information and analysis related to a particular issue, while proposals are used to present idea or specific solution. Next is a critical reading for professional purpose. So critical reading definition describes the process as an form of language analysis to a certain extent involving a deeper examination of the text, the idea, the ideas, themes, and claims presented. Critical reading plays an important role in the reader's development and comes with a plethora of benefits. Even though reading simply for pleasure and as a time activity is an incredibly rewarding activity. So the benefit is a mental development. Critical reading stimulates the brain more than casual reading by involving more cognitive process. Uh, Critical reading uh, stimulate the brain more than casual reading by involving more cognitive process, leading to deeper understanding, enhanced retention, and improved critical thinking skills. Next is better understanding of the text. A better understanding of a text goes beyond simply recognizing the words of the page. So it involves actively engaging with the content, analyzing its meaning, and interpreting its implication. Next is critical thinking improvement. So critical thinking enhance one's ability to evaluate synthesis and interpret information, skills that are crucial for critical thinking. And next is remembering more from what you read. So by focusing more on details and engaging deeply with the text, readers are more likely to remember what they have read. So the important step of critical reading. One is read normally, skimming in the text to get a general idea of its content and themes. And themes. Read again more carefully. Read the text more slowly and carefully to understand its details. Make notes. So write down important ideas, question, and your reaction to the text. Understand every word. Look up unfamiliar terms of reference to better grasp the context. Analyze every word. Thinking about why the author chose certain words or structure and what they might be trying to convey. Practice metacognition. Reflect on your thoughts and judgments about the author's message. Draw your conclusion. Formulate your own opinion on the text based on your analysis. So the conclusion is so critical reading goes beyond surface understanding involving analysis and analysis analysis and questioning and of deeper meaning and themes. It enhances comprehension, critical thinking, and problem solving skill through strategy like active reading and evaluation, fostering intellectual load and better decision making. And the last is reading for meetings and presentation. So it's a special reading skill that focuses on deep understanding and effective utilization of information for the purpose of preparing for and engaging in meetings or presentation. So types of reading. One is skimming, two is scanning, and intensive reading. Tips for effective reading for meetings and presentation. One is set a goal. 2. Create a conducive environment. 3. Use aids. 4. Make a summary. 5. Connect with existing knowledge. 6. Practice writing skill. 7. Group information. and 8. Evaluate source. So the conclusion is mastering reading skill for meeting and presentation is essential for successful business communication. By applying these techniques and become a more valuable contributor, consistent and practice and application of these tips will transform you into more effective reader and communicator.